Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today's one of those days where I just have something to talk about that the moment I found it out, I sprinted over here, I threw on a shirt, I threw on a hat, I hit record, and I'm just getting this one out to the people because I don't think anything has made me more excited than this in the last entirety of this channel. And that's not hyperbole. I am so excited for what I'm about to talk about today. Let's dive into it. Hit that subscribe button. You want to win $150 Sunday Swagger. Winners being announced in tomorrow's video or the next video I post. But tomorrow, Monday, is when I'm picking the winner. So yeah, last day I guess to enter. Hit that subscribe button. $150 Sunday Swagger. Ladies and gentlemen, getting right to it. This morning, one Robert Berger, BobDoesSports, posted an Instagram story. He was on a flight last night coming back from Jupiter, Florida, where he was shooting content, obviously with Grant Horvat and Busted Jack. They had like a little mini content week down there. Obviously lots of videos to come from that. But he was asked in his Instagram poll, what is your dream collaboration? And this man said something that I did not see coming. That I did not see coming down the pipeline from Mr. Robert Berger. But as a Canadian hockey fan, as a fan of Barstool Sports, big fan, been following them for a while, really started like kind of beginning of the pandemic, but got super into it super quick. As soon as I started golf, foreplay, Spitting Chicklets, Canadian hockey fan, Sandbagger golf content, probably the only golf videos on YouTube, like golf series on YouTube, that I absolutely never miss an episode of. They only post like 5 a year, but anytime they post one, drop everything, start watching it. As a Canadian hockey fan, watching these guys do this crossover hockey to golf content, it's some of my favorite content on the internet. But I've never talked about them on the channel before because I think it's maybe a little niche for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are fans of Good and Graham and Micah and Busted Jack and these more YouTube golf-centric creators. These kind of like fringish ones, like even Foreplay on some level, their YouTube content especially, like they're a podcast foremost, but they're also under the Barstool umbrella, which is more general sports umbrella, which I don't know how much the audience crossover is here. I'm a huge fan of them, but I don't talk about them a lot because I don't know how much of my audience is really in that crossover field. So did I expect Robert Berger's dream collaboration to be Spitting Chicklets? Ryan Whitney, Paul Bissonnette? The Sandbagger? This man posts on his story that his dream collaboration is the Sandbagger Invitational. I immediately DM the brother. I immediately DM Robert Berger, and I said, as a Canadian, and as a hockey fan, and as a golf fan, and as just a human with a pulse, I want to see this more than anything. You know what this man said? He says, I'm going to do everything I can to make this happen. I'm going to keep pushing for this. Which, the second most influential golf group in the world, already many connections with Barstool. I think Barstool tried to buy them at one point. Dave Portnoy tried to buy Robert Berger or hire him or something like that. They've already done a 4-man scramble with Foreplay. That was one of their first kind of breakthrough pieces of content for BobDoesSports. You don't think this man is getting Spitting Chicklets? This man is getting Spitting Chicklets, and we are going to have a Sandbagger or some sort of match between the three of these guys and the two of... Listen, man. Listen. If you don't know who these guys are, if you've never watched a Sandbagger Invitational, if you've never listened to the Spitting Chicklets podcast, you think BobDoesSports has good chirps. You think, Fat Perez and Joey D and Robert Berger, they go back and forth, and they have some good fun. Paul Bissonnette and Ryan Whitney will make these three cry. They will bring them to tears. The level of chirping that comes out of Canadian hockey players, take it from one. You will have never experienced anything like it in your life. And they're talking about wanting to have that dynamic, go back and forth. This is going to be a comedy-based thing. I've never wanted something, well, the YouTube Golf Masters, that was probably about tied with this. But other than that, I don't think I've ever wanted something to happen so badly. So we're putting it out in the universe. We have a bit of a history here on this channel of speaking things into existence. BobDoesSports, Spitting Chicklets, collab, crossover, whether it be a Sandbagger, whether it be something about a sports channel, I don't care. We need those 5 individuals, Paul Bissonnette, Ryan Whitney, Fat Perez, Joey D, and Robert Berger on a golf course playing each other in some form, in some format. I promise you, even if you don't know who the heck either of those two guys are from Spitting Chicklets, this will be the most entertaining golf YouTube video of all time. Entertaining. The golf will be meh, but entertaining through the roof. Through the roof. That's the news. I had to bring it to you. Absolutely incredible. Comment down below. Let's speak this into existence.